Okay, welcome to the video. Scott Addict. This is an absolute weapon. I got this for $250 Australian. No pedals, no stages power meter, no saddle. I had a different saddle on there, no BM45. But it came stock as is. Original owner, he only ridden it a few times. He found it a bit aggressive, gave me a great deal. Bought a few bikes off him, bought a stack of bikes off him, 250 bucks. And it is killer. This is one of the best bikes ever made. I should say race bikes. This is a Peter Denk design. If you don't know who Peter Denk is, he's one of the best guys out there. Well, was one of the best guys out there. He's not so good anymore because he does the crap bikes, but he was behind the Addict series. This is the Imp technology, Simp Imp, and no Simp for disc brakes. Here we are Simp for rim brake, and it goes so good. So Peter Denk design, you ride this bike, you're like, holy shit, this is very aggressive. This is crit racing, stage racing, but definitely crit racing, time trialing, hill climbs, aggressive racing, aggressive geo, all right? Now, if you look here, this is very interesting, isn't it? Look at this bottom bracket here, all right? All right, take a look at that, okay? This is back in, it was just 2008, what I think it is. We'll have to do a history check. It's got ceramic SRAM GXP in there, works really good. And look at this molding here on this, you know, like you got that one piece sort of set up there that, you know, this is back in the day, mate. This is back in the day, and they're already doing that. Now, come over here. This is where I'll park this bike. This bike gets treatment. And then we come over here. This is the trash pile here. We've got bikes and shoes. It's going out. Orders going out. And under the rubble here, we've got a telecom jersey. We've got a shoe. And we've got a bike under here. This is the Fat Dennis. This is a Specialized. This is the S-Works SL8. All right. So this is where the Avanti Corsa. This is the hierarchy. Avanti Corsa, 300 bucks. Sits on top of the S-Works. Now, I don't recommend parking your bikes like this. They understand why the frames get cracked around here. But if you look at this bottom bracket, look at that. That bottom bracket design. You can't really see that too well. Okay, but you know, this is basically ripped off of a Scott Addict R4. This is a 2023 model bike. And it's got that BSA bottom bracket that came on the $250 bike. And the SL4 Roubaix sits on top of the hierarchy. We've got a Madone 6.9 SSL right over there. SL8 bottom of the pile. Down there with the smelly socks, and the Gillette needs to be washed, okay? Walk over here, this is what we're talking about. So we've got $20,000 bike that way, bottom of the pile. This is what, but I'll lose people straight away. I'll lose people straight away when I talk about this because no one else is talking about this. Because all your YouTube crew who are trying to get clout and shilling to the big brands, they're promoting their latest crap. And if you know, you know. This bike is killer. I was just riding this then, and I was like, man, this is a good bike. It is a pretty aggressive, a little bit aggressive for me at the moment. But if you're like, I see these young guys out, these 18-year-old, 16-year-old to 25-year-old guys, you know, they want to be pros. And a lot of these guys could be pro. But they ride shit like that over there. And then bikes like this, they just leave out. This is the bike. If you don't have to ride disc brakes, if you're not under some sort of contract, why don't you ride a proper race bike like this? Put some lighter wheels on there, bling it out a bit. But this frame is very, very special. Very, very special, if you know, you know. It is a very aggressive setup, though, in terms of geometry, so it's not for everybody. I prefer more endurance bikes these days due to some thoracic, you know, situations. But otherwise, you know, if you're a racer, these bikes are as good as it gets. You don't get better than this. We've got 31.6 posts. It's so you feel, if you run over a cockroach leg, you'll feel that. You're so cockroach, I run over your leg, I could feel it for that seat post. That's every single bump and jar you feel through that. So perfect if you're a racer looking for every 0.1 of a watt to that rear wheel, just boom, boom, boom. It's not a bike I'd want to ride across Australia on, but Jury Robic, the ultra rider, if you know, you know, he used to ride one of these. So, but he was, you know, next level. But I'm just saying, these are killer bikes. External cables, man. If I could find one in 50, this is a 54. If you're looking for a cheap bike here in Adelaide, I can hook you up. I got the best deals. If you want the best bikes, I got the best deals. And, but yeah, but it's a 54, a little bit small for me. Anyway, I just wanted to give that little rant. These bikes are killer. Peter Denk, this is prime Peter Denk. He did Super 6 Evos, the Cannondales, you know, and yeah, and the Scott Addict, so that's his main thing. And then a bit of specialized stuff with Tarmacs back in the day, Influence, TCRs, etc. But these bikes back in the day, man, the TCRs as well in this era, they're just so good, man. So good. Anyway, Peter Denk in his prime was doing this. Now he's doing that junk. So he's past his prime, as we all are at some point in our life. But this is prime Denk material. If you know, you know. Thanks for watching.